Drink.
Wow.
Hello again. Welcome back to another episode. Another episode of Hot Tag Reviews. Talking shop with a guest. I'm butchering the shit out of this.
What the fuck are you doing? What's wrong with you?
We're live, pal.
Going to Amsterdam. He's going to Amsterdam.
I haven't quite.
Is that where he's been?
I haven't quite been there yet. But anyway, yes, I am Rob Campbell. Welcome back. I'm alongside.
I am Martin Holland.
No, I'm Daniel. You hit me with a woman's hand. Cornfield.
Okay, and now that that's out the way, our guest this week is winner Charles Kelsey.
Hello. It is me, the Dosser King, the winner, but I will not scream it because I'll wake the kids up.
We
Charles
can't
Kelsey.
be doing that.
No, the wife got mad. No,
real life has interfered with gimmicks. This is just the way it is now. This is what working from home does to us.
No, I've been working from home for a year. It's horrible. No, thank you.
Not enjoyed the experience of working from home.
I don't have to travel 2 hours from work and to work every day. So it's good, but I'm not out traveling the country in spandex, so it's a bit hard.
Yeah, definitely. We need that creative release, 100%. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
That'd be bloody fucking soon.
So how have you been keeping yourself busy then over this last 12-month period then, other than work, shall we say?
Let's see. I tore a small muscle in my back. Then I finally got sorted with that, but I started losing weight. Then I tore my Achilles tendon, and there's a big blood ball about this big on it. And at the moment, I'm doing physio, so not much. Great stuff. Injuries.
A lot of recovering then.
Yes. Lots.
Do you think it's sort of ironic, though, that with all this time off, this is probably when you've been the most injured in your career? Like,
I don't know about that.
Probably not far off, though.
Very
not far off.
I mean, I've had concussions, 3 of them, so, and many dislocations. So, fun. All fun.
All good fun. All good fun indeed. So, Charles Kelsey, you've been wrestling quite a while now, since 2008, I believe. You and Mr. Cornfield are very
yes, a long time.
Yeah, you're very well acquainted. But why don't you give us a little bit of a backstory about your wrestling career to this day?
So when I first started, I was absolutely useless. As I've explained to other people, I wore a polo shirt with some jeans for my first training session. I then became K-Bane, Kebab Bane, on my first ever show. And I remember with Dan, by the way. And it was the drizzling shit off my part. Then I went to a different company. I became the big deal. In a good old shirt, tie, tights.
That's when I met you.
Yes, that's what you met. And then I left there. I became Charles Kelsey. Screen winner, didn't get over. Now I'm the Dosser King. It's just gone different. All the gimmicks.
All of them. All of the gimmicks. And I think listening to some of your interviews recently, one of the things, like you said, it was the drizzling shits back when you first started, as you mentioned. So I think, you didn't really enjoy it to begin with as such from being over or your character, finding it there. But when did the penny drop where you thought, I've got to make a change here?
When I left PWL.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be when I left FCW the first time. Then I left, but the wife was pregnant. I got kicked out, which we won't get into. And then I was like, I don't want to be a big deal anymore. And then I thought, you know what? Let's steal the little one's name. It's okay. He's not born yet. I'm taking it. It's my gimmick now.
Yeah.
Don't need you, little man. It's me. And then that's when it literally just dropped, like everything just came into place. And I finally actually started to be like half decent, as we put it. So it's been a long process. I mean, as Dan will tell you, I was K-Bane, DK Book, some bloody random name. Dan's
some editing here for you, Mark, I think. Technical difficulties.
is
What technical difficulties is part of this show, so we do apologise for anything that has happened. Yeah, we'll call this episode In Your House 6, Beware of the Dog. The storm is not too bad in Darlaston tonight, but, you know, internet issues are internet issues. Working from home 2021. But we were talking through some of the characters that Mr. Charles Kelsey has played over the years. Obviously, Daniel Cornfield knows him very well. So we'll just go back into where we was when they first started together.
Tony Schiavone.
Oh.
That's what happens when Dan was in the back of the van with me and Tom Mason, coming back from Liverpool. And the person who's doing the van, I had to stop and tell us to shut the fuck up because we wouldn't stop making Dob laugh.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll just shut up, the police are coming past and we're going, Tony! Like, Dan pissing himself. This is like
I'm on the verge of an asthma attack laughing, like I cannot breathe laughing.
He's got his inhaler, he's going
yeah.
Oh shit. That like
bear in mind we're sitting on top of the FCW Bagridge ring.
I love it. Love it.
No,
I love that ring has travelled to
there was
Liverpool.
a 16-foot ring there as well. There was both rings in the van.
Oh,
so we're all not like Kelsey's not a small guy.
I'm tiny.
Tom's not a small guy. I'm not a small guy. And we've probably got maybe just enough room that we could sit up and it was tight. Very tight.
It's normally the position you'd like to be in, to be honest, though.
You any other situation would be fine.
A bit tighter than a German virgin.
It's more tight than this big boy in there.
That's a paradoxical analogy.
We could go down the rabbit hole, but we won't. Okie dokie then. So, Kelsey, Martin's got 7 questions for you.
7?
Yeah, we don't do a top 10. We do Smart 7. That's what we do.
Only losers. They the top 10s.
What, NWIB team?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
So yeah, I have got 7 questions. So five's a bit too quick, and I don't want to make it quick, to be honest. We like to be in between. 10's a bit.
Have you not seen my matches? They always go over anyway. Take as long as you need.
Oh, today. Oh, okay, that's fine. Might have a bit more than 7. Then we might have some extra time. Who knows?
27. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's going in at 7 though, so 17 questions then. Okay.
Way.
So question number 1. So it's just a bit of trivia on wrestling because you're a wrestler.
Yes.
And you've been a wrestler for quite a while, as we've already established. So you should know a bit about wrestling. So how much do you know about wrestling? We'll see. Don't worry if you get them wrong though. It's fine.
I don't care anyway. So, if I get them wrong, I'm from Dudley, mate. I can get anything wrong. Acceptable. Lose the accent, but still.
You do want to try and get them right, though. I just want to be clear. So, question number 1. Who is the only WWE superstar who has seized the Intercontinental Championship 8 times?
Is it Edge?
No, it's Chris Jericho, apparently.
Is it?
I think that is a really, really old question, and I'm sure he's held it.
It is because it's 9 times, isn't it?
Yeah, 9, 10. Yeah, 9. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, Edge. Tick that one.
We'll edit around that.
Tick that one off, Rob. Yeah, he's got that one right.
He's got that one.
So, question number 2. Who brandishes the record for the longest time spent in the ring during a Royal Rumble? Have you been in many Rumbles?
Me? I've been in loads. Royal Rumble is it Mysterio? I think it was like an hour and 2 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Rey Mysterio. Is that right, fact checker?
Did you say, I thought you asked if that was the overall time, so combined time? Or
just the longest time spent in the ring. In one sitting, yeah.
Yeah, technically it's Rey Mysterio, yeah.
So there's someone in the greatest Rumble.
Daniel Bryan, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Can we ask any more questions? Or are you just
the greatest Royal Rumble?
Are you just going to question all of my questions? Is that what your gimmick is here?
How many
you have a question?
When
you have a question, I have more.
All right then.
To your questions.
To the nearest 10, how much does Hornswoggle weigh? What's that one then, Rob?
Probably about 80 kilos.
He's your mate, not mine.
I don't know. I want to
Swear to God,
of course you don't, mate.
I think it's about 60.
60 what? Pound?
No, 60 kilos.
Oh, what's that in pounds then?
Look a bag of sugar, that is.
Probably like 140 pounds, probably.
In bag of sugar. Mate, to be fair, 140 pounds is bang on. Well done.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
You know what? I'll give you 3 points for that. So you've made up for the wrong answers that you've given to me.
I'm not giving the wrong answers. Tell us right.
So what are Chris Jericho's 2 finishers called? And I think this is, bear in mind, pre-AEW, I think.
The Walls of Jericho and the Lion Salt. Or Code Breaker. There's like a bazillion of them.
Yeah, it is. Code Breaker and the Walls of Jericho. Yeah. Well done.
There was also the... he also had that weird one he tried to do for a bit, which was like a skull-crushing finale. There was about a 2-month period where he had that.
Fuck off, Don.
Next question is, who has won the most Royal Rumbles and how many?
Austin Murphy.
That was a quick answer. I believe you're on that. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Fucking hell, I hope you don't treat the missus like that, mate, I'll tell you.
What?
I'm
on about Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
Quick, easy, boom. Thank you very much.
No, I'm messing about, mate.
No.
So, what a stupid question. Let me see if you know it, though. Let me see if you know it. So, okay. I don't know what question this is. What question is it, Robbie? Are you keeping score?
5, I think.
5.
No, so, 6. I think it's 6.
Question number 5. Mm-hmm. Which football team does John Cena support?
I didn't say that episode of Soccer AM.
It's not Tottenham. Fucking hell. Probably Luton or something like that. Some bollocks.
You know what? It was Tottenham. You've just talked yourself right out of it. That's minus 2 points. Rob, take 2 points off him. Question number 6. Who won the 1999 King of the Ring?
Edge? Is it Edge when he goes to get angry?
I'm a nice man.
I forgot Mr. Brass won King of the Ring, to be honest. So,
Mr. Ass is probably the best King of the Ring winner in history, to be honest. But
look,
it was part of one of the best. It was one half of the best tag team to hold that type of tag team belt. Question. So, question number 7 then.
Okay.
Sorry, Kelsey's making me fuming. I don't apologise.
Name. This is quite a good question, I think. So, name the WWE female superstar who has the same last name as her first name.
Kelly.
Yeah, well done. Well done. I think we'll have a bonus question because I'm like this. So
you've got shit.
Okay. Name the event where Triple H turned into her son.
What was that English?
Okay, there's a bit of a private joke.
Name the event that Triple
H becomes
Santa
Claus.
Okay.
Undertaker looks like a pedo.
Yeah.
No, it does because it's Elimination Chamber, by the way. So for some reason,
okay.
Me, Dan, and Jake were in my house watching the Elimination Chamber, and we kept pausing it because I kept waking the wife up, and she was not happy. Every time we paused it, Triple H had like a very white beard, smiling, and then she paused it again because she got really angry. He'd then have white hair, white beard, and then Taker every time she paused, like saying, you'd be like,
yeah,
he's doing that, and it's just amazing.
Proper Phil Jones in it, like.
Nice reference. I like that.
The thing was though, it was like weird camera work, like the lighting, but it was like you pause at a particular moment, and it was beautiful. And you've got 3 grown men in a room trying not to laugh because you're going to wake somebody up, but also crying from stifling a laugh.
Unfortunately, I'm just a loud guy, so
look. The thing is that was Tracy, and it was Jig that was fucking trying to keep things down. You would have been dead, I feel. So he did quite well to escape Cat that night.
I think we did, because as soon as I left, I got in trouble. Homeboy, she was like, "You woke me up." I was like, "It's not my fault. You posted, didn't it?"
Yeah,
you posted it.
You said we could watch it, so yeah. Let's see. Pass the
That's
blame, innit? Pass the blame.
But sorry,
Anyway, so what's the bonus question, Martin? By the way?
I want to know what this bonus question is. Actually, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I am now.
Yeah, wait there a bit then. Let me just reboot my phone.
Actually, another quick bonus question while waiting for Mark.
Yes.
Who won a tournament?
Do you want to do the fucking? Oh yeah.
Did he win the Quake Cup by any chance? The prestigious cup?
Yeah, who won it?
Our homeboy Ahmed Johnson.
Who fucking cares?
He knows. That's the new sensation. That is the new sensation of 1996. How dare you? How dare you talk like that about him?
I enjoyed it because, it was the same event that Vader got stuck in Kuwait for a week or two because he tried to assault that good old reporter.
Oh, yeah, when he's been called wrestling fake. Yeah.
Was that Vader? Yeah, it was good, that was. They never went back after that, did they? They never went back after that.
No. Ahmed Johnson won his cup. He was happy.
He had a great relationship.
And he couldn't ever defend it or lose it.
Exactly. That's the best thing you can have. You win it, you don't defend it, you don't lose it. Forever champion.
It's almost like everybody pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Hey, I won the Key Passy tournament, thanks to COVID.
Well, that is true, to be fair. You were top of the leaderboard going into March. And obviously we wasn't able to put on an event. So, yeah, you top of the league.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's
this question? Or...
So the league was this time. So you know how the Key Passy tournament is normally like, it's either a rumble, and then the year before it was like a gauntlet. This year, it was a table. So top of the league, top of the table, got a title shot. So technically, I'm winning. I'm thinking, I got another good old 10 months to try and keep. As much as I hate COVID, COVID's like, nah, you ain't wrestling no more, homeboy. I was like, yes, for once I win something.
But the problem is, by winning it that way, you also can't cash in the opportunity. So it's sort of double-edged sword, dude.
I got another load of months, hopefully. If I don't, then some bollocks will happen. I was like, sorry.
Wrestling.
Yeah, it's called all of them, mate. It's like, deserve it, don't I? Apparently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Dan, sort me out. Come on, help me.
You got this question, Martin, or nah?
Yeah, I got the question.
I
was waiting for Don to fucking shut up asking questions on my behalf. So
this is Martin's segment, for fuck's sake.
Fucking was. I don't want it no more. So no, I've got one bonus question.
Okay.
Bit of an encore, I believe, because I'd just found out how to load it back up again and put in passwords and stuff to get my screen open, and then I had to click on some buttons and actually type in stuff in the search bar as well because I'd lost the actual site that it was on. But I did that and I've got it up again.
Ooh, hey.
So
it's like when Forrest Gump went for a run.
I was running. So, who was the winner of the first ever WrestleMania match in 1985?
Oh, it was
84.
Ricky Steamboat.
No.
What are you on about, 84?
That's when the first ever WrestleMania was, so your facts are wrong there.
I'm not even joking.
It literally says 85.
It says 85.
Is the answer Tito Santana?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, trust me on the year. All right.
Nah, I don't know.
What do you mean? Nah, you don't know. Whatever website you're on, he's talking shit. And if it's the WWE official website, Vince, get me a job.
It is. It's the WWE Wikipedia site.
Oh, Wikipedia. All right,
It's not.
I can go to Wikipedia and change it right now.
It's not Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is quite reliable at times.
It's not Wikipedia. Do you want me to report the website for you? Because it's not Wikipedia. I'll report it.
1984, mate.
Yeah, if you say so.
Pretty fuming about it, to be fair. Pretty fuming about it. Kels, listen, we want to talk about other things other than wrestling as well. We will come back to wrestling, but there's a few things that I haven't done this before, but I do want to have a go with you, to be fair, and it's about TV series. So do you watch a lot of TV series? Or are you more into movies?
More into movies.
Okay, we'll do movies instead. Okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to run through like a top sort of list of movies that they're well popular in terms of IMDb and so on and so forth. I want to know, A, if you watched it, B, what you think of it. Okay. So I'm going to run down the list.
Let's just hope your list is fucking right, like you've run my list down. Come on, let's listen to this one.
I mean, it's just films, so of course it's going to be right.
This is just wrestling.
WrestleMania 1 was 1984, brother.
If you say so.
You know, I mean, you should know that, right? Okay.
There we go. I love this fucking podcast.
So anyway, The Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, I've watched it and I liked it a long time ago. But
you sound like Andy Dufresne right now. It's fantastic.
Andy Dufresne go through 10
I did manage to get out of prison. I was covered in shit.
Oh no, because I've myself going to take that dick.
Fantastic. Okay, The Godfather.
Amazing, yes.
Okay, The Dark Knight.
Yes, amazing.
Pulp Fiction.
Loved it.
Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Can we just go back to Pulp Fiction and can you give me your favourite line out of that movie?
On the spot.
Fuck's sake. I've had concussions, I can't
because
remember.
there is so much iconic lines and scenes and scenarios. I'm just wondering what your favourite scene is, what's your favourite story within the stories?
To be honest, I haven't watched it in ages. No. It's like been a long time. The only thing I can remember is because I keep going back to the parody of like the Booker T and Eddie Guerrero one. So that's the only scene I remember. I know the scene, but I loved it. But unfortunately here, tell me you did not just say that.
My favourite scene
say what again?
Has to be the dancing. Has to be. It's one of them anyway.
This is the one at the end that John thought was like, yeah, I'm going to have a wank.
See, just fucking class.
Go on, have a wank. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, dear.
Because Mia wanted that trophy. That's why.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh. I hate it because my sister used to watch it every day from I was like 13 to 15. No,
wow.
Thank you.
Like, all of them or just like one of them or...
You like Lord of the Rings, don't you, Rob?
I don't mind them.
No,
I haven't watched them for years, but I don't mind them.
Just go on the BBC every now and again. It's on there. It's either Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit.
Are you into like Harry Potter instead, or?
I fucking hate Harry Potter.
Wow. All right, Voldemort. There's no need to be so serious, is there, buddy? Bloody hell.
Why so serious?
There you go. Halloween. So, horror film.
Liked it.
Yeah.
Can't kill the bastard.
You can't.
It's like the clap. He keeps coming back.
That's what she said. Forrest Gump.
Laughs like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get next.
That's all he's got to say about that. Inception.
I haven't. I can't remember. I don't know how. I don't remember it.
No, that's because you were probably dreaming.
What, inside of a dream?
Dreaming the dream.
It happens.
I remember the Rick and Morty version more so than the film.
Morty!
Yeah.
And the last one I've got on the list is Fight Club.
Don't know what you're on about, mate.
Yeah.
Can't say it.
First rule.
No. What's the second rule?
Fuck knows.
Fuck knows indeed. Okay, so that is my opinions on movies. We'll go back to a bit of wrestling. So
Okay.
we often ask people, what's the first ever event that you remember watching, and so on and so forth. We caught up a little bit earlier in the week, and you told me that your first ever event was WrestleMania 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's quite a golden oldie, so to speak. It is the one with Hogan versus Slaughter. It's Savage versus Warrior. It's The Undertaker beginning his WrestleMania streak.
Destroying Snooker.
Destroying Snooker. I like that you've called him Snooker. That's good.
Brother.
But like, what attracted you when you watched that event, or was it a little bit after that? What got you in? What hooked you to wrestling? Hogan, yeah?
Oh, Hulk Hogan just had tan, big-ass man with big arms and yellow, red, and the American flag. And how we just captivating with all his little, like, having the kebab up, in my opinion. He might have stolen it from me. You never know, as Dan might know, doing the kebab up. But just as soon as I watched it, done. And of course, Warrior was on there. I was like, he was out of this fucking world.
Yeah.
And everyone knows I love a Warrior spot. Just going, up to the heavens and about the rocket fuel. Good. But no, Hogan. As soon as I saw Hogan, it was done.
And that was it. Like, came over. He just had you, like, yeah, that was it.
I still remember it was like 2 years old. Just the fact I saw him, and that was it.
Wow.
Just addicted.
Addicted to Hulk Hogan. That is one of the best sentences that's ever come out of your mouth.
I wouldn't say it recently, but back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. When you were allowed to like him, like.
Oh yeah, he was allowed to like him when he was a.
He is the host of this year's WrestleMania, though, with a black man, Titus O'Neil. So that's good. He's
marketing that is
he's moving on. Yeah.
Just don't let him on social media next to him.
Mm.
I mean, there's pictures of them together now, brother. So no going back.
Are they actually together, or is it photoshopped?
Freaking that Hogan does, isn't he? Oh,
so what's your favourite Hulk Hogan match?
What was that, Rob? I didn't hear a word you said then. You went quiet.
Remember, in your house, 6, beware of the dog. So the question was, what is your favourite Hulk Hogan match?
Probably the one with The Rock.
Okay.
Because, not be nasty, if you watch anything old, his match with the first WrestleMania, that was okay, but it was just basically a major fuckfest. Just to get Mr. T over and bring Ali in to throw a hook. King Kong Bundy got to slay a dragon. And guess what? Bundy's fat. He's got to slay him. Third one, might as well slaughter Andre. Wasn't a great match. 4, same again. Help. The Savage Hogan match was good. Warrior Hogan was a lot better than the second one, because, I don't need to go 45 minutes and burn my face off. Slaughter was okay, but when you're older thinking, ooh, that's a bit of a juicy topic then. We're going to war. Let's have an Iranian soldier wannabe come over here. Great stuff. I love Sid Vicious, but it was a horrible match. Don't mention Yokozuna. And then WCW stuff was okay, but it was like, just a...
Special occasion.
We said it was the payday for the appearance and the crowd were crew on it, so didn't have to do anything, did it, WCW?
No.
Neither did National Hall. It was like, yeah, you get a good contract, I'll get a better one now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I absolutely love that you've just run through Hulk Hogan's WrestleMania fucking career. Like, that's impressive shit, that is. That's like Rain Man levels of knowledge. You were impressed at that, weren't you, Cal? Mark, you were like, fucking hell, someone's giving Rob a run for his money here. Like.
I can see a Rain Man sequel coming on here. Fucking WrestleMania moments. Fucking hell.
I'm just seeing a graphic in my head. These two face-to-face big versus symbol. It's like list off the.
There's Don. You say that there's something there. There's some knowledge here. We got something to work with here. Let's sort something out. Yeah.
I mean, just like the knowledge of being Dom having to watch Jake fall asleep when he's got drunk. And every hour,
Knackered.
no joke, it's like I'm knackered.
I'll tell you what, Kelsey.
That legit happened.
You've got a lot of stories in regards to wrestling. You've been around the game quite a while, and a lot of stories obviously involving this man, Mr. Cornfield over here. But what is your craziest story to date that you're allowed to tell? Of course,
there's quite a few, but I'm allowed to tell. So there's one I was at PWL, and that was the big deal along with the taxman Jim Hunter. We were somewhere, and 4 Polish people thought that I was the actual taxman, George Osborne, at the time.
That's class.
And I got my thick black country accent on because it was like, "You George Osborne?" I was like, "No, I'm Dave. Don't know what you're on about, mate." And they're like, "You're George Osborne." I'm like, "Listen, you silly twats. I ain't George Osborne." And one of them got a knife out, and I just decided to knock him out. The other one was when I left PWL, sold old granny and her husband and her fat little person. I'm allowed to. He was a horrible thing. He called me everything, so he deserved it. So I called him Mr. Blobby. He did. He called me Mr. Blobby, so I called him Mr. Blobby. The nan hit me with a cane. I thought I was going to miss it. It got to be about here. I went, shit, it's going to hit me. Split there open, and I told her, "You hit like a man." I ran off. She chased me at 0.5 miles an hour. Her husband with the Zim frames chased me the other side of the ring. I'm at the other side going, "You're fucking slow, aren't you?"
Doing the fucking chicken spot.
I got another one is when I was in the church and I caused a riot, like a full-blown riot. There was like these 3 drunk guys. It's brilliant. Sorry, I was against James Terry and we wrestled for half an hour, and these guys were on. They was on poppers because they found poppers in the toilets. They were drunk. They were high. And I was telling them that you need to go to AA. You're absolute fucking idiots. What are you going to do to me? And one of them got his coat off. I go out the ring. I said, "What are you going to do to me then?" He's like, "Nothing." I was like, "Shut up, mate. Get out of my face." He waited till the next match. And then the 3 of them jumped the wrestlers. And then the 2Ks in the ring going, "It's all me," and all the wrestlers and everyone go, "No, it was Kelsey being the twat." And they're going, "Oh, this is great." I thought it was all right. Brought a tear to my eye that night. When Mark Hogan tried to fight LTG in front of Doug Williams, I think Don was there for that one at the Glades. Yeah, they had a sort of disagreement. Then the cycle explodes at Doug Williams. They're going, "Why am I here? Just why?"
Lee Massey and LJT throwing fucking haymakers.
The worst part was Doug Williams is there doing his stretching, going, "Silly fucking twats." And he's stretching.
I mean,
it was amazing.
LJT at the moment, fair play to the geezer. He's getting into great shape. So if he's watching, fair play to you. I've seen your social media. You're doing a great job at the minute, but fucking hell, what are you having it off with a fucking Massey? What's going on?
Different times. It was back in the day, literally 2009.
Wow, that is fantastic.
I've got a question.
What's the question?
So I've told the lads about, at least for people that know us, I've probably seen my second match, which was a Battle Royal, which you love to show people this fucking match because of what happens.
Shut your mouth, shut your mouth, shut your mouth, I've got long hair, shut your mouth. And then you see Dan's legs fly up in the air. He landed flat on his ass, rolling to the ring, and he's going, "I fell on my ass." I'm like, "I fucking know." And they're laughing. I can't say much though. I was in a tank top, PE shorts, not nice shorts, PE shorts, the black and striped ones, high-tech trainers, and blue knee pads. I can't say shit.
Wow.
All I was going to say is, can you please send me over a link to this because I need to show the lads this.
I will give you DVD.
Mate, if you could,
I'm old school.
Is it a Den DVD?
It is.
Fantastic.
It's a jig DVD.
A jig DVD. Wow.
I haven't seen a jig DVD. What's this?
He's on his phone.
Oh, okay.
Was phones a thing back then?
He was, and somehow he converted that film to a DVD. I don't know how, but it happened.
Jig's like that when he wants to be. He's quite technical when he can be asked.
Yeah.
Kels, do you remember that time that I ruined swearing for everybody on a show?
So, shall I tell the story about this epic thing? So,
you were on first that night, weren't you?
Me and Mad Dog Max, and I just went for it. I thought, you know what, it's my own 18 show I'm ever going to do in my life properly. It is. But I thought, fuck it, I'm going for it. And I was calling everyone dickheads, twats, you fucking arsehole, everything on the sun, except for the C word. Now, Rob and someone else called Sean wrestled, and all of a sudden, I'm getting grilled backstage. I'm thinking, you know, shut up, mate. And I've already told David Richards to go and fuck himself as a twat. I mean, from the barrels.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was on that show.
Yeah, and then from the barrels of that ring, I heard, get up, you cunt. And then,
you fucking cunt.
Stop. Yeah, you get up, you fucking cunt. And then all of a sudden, it was silence. I got apologized for, and then he started kissing our ass, saying it was a really good match we had. And then I was like, Rob Campbell saved my life that night. He comes back and he goes, Kelsey, did you hear what I said? I went, yeah, I think everybody did.
I love the fact that Rob saved you from a grilling. Like he took one for the team there. He knew exactly what he was doing. Didn't you?
No.
Wow.
He was like, I wasn't.
No, what I love about it is
like, do you know what? Like, nah, like I very rarely have had a grilling in my wrestling career, which I'm quite proud of actually. But I also think, like, if you tried to grill me, we'd be having a chat, and it might not go the way that you think, because I don't wear these all the time. You get me?
He's like, he's Stan Hansen, he can't see shit.
But what I love those, like the best Deus Ex Machina you've ever heard. It's like Kelsey's getting fucking chewed out, and it's like, please, something stop this. Come on, you cunt!
He went, get up, you fucking cunt! And I literally, everyone went silent. And he started thanking me. I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I needed that grilling because I wasn't in the mood for it. But
I've told this story before, but the reason that it ended up the way that it was is because I was the babyface, he was the heel. It was during my comeback, and he wasn't giving me anything at all. It was dead slow. It was dead, like, he was just making me look shit, and it was making me fuming. And like, obviously, Kelsey, you know, I'd heard his match previously. I was second on. So I'd heard his match previously, and I'd heard every fucking name that you can think of under the sun. I just thought, I'm going to take these to the next level. and I did. And it did get...
He raised that bar.
The crowd was like, ooh. like, and I think I lost as well, which was sound, but they still clapped me out, all 60 of them. And I went backstage, and... it was quiet. You could hear a pin drop backstage, to be fair. Like, there was an awkward atmosphere. And then I was like, I was like,
this is great.
Everyone all right, lads? And, you know, then, like, I can't remember who it was at the time, but a couple of the lads who were on later on in the show was, yeah, swearing's just been banned.
Because if you were Rob, it was like, yes.
You're welcome, boys. You're welcome.
I remember that night.
Mo didn't say shit to me. As far as I can remember, he didn't say anything to me.
I got the grilling.
That's the same even to this day, ain't it, Rob?
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't guess anything. Anyway.
Well, on that note, so obviously, Kelsey, you have been around a lot within professional wrestling. So I guess there's a couple more questions that I've got for you, but before because we are going to start wrapping this up shortly. But boys, have you got any questions that you want to ask before we wrap it up?
I got a quick one.
You say that
you can rest right. You could have a dream match with anyone. The only condition is they're dead. Who is it?
Warrior.
Okay.
Wrestle them whilst they're dead, though.
No, wrestle them in their prime when they were alive.
Oh, okay. So they're not like
it's not
no zombie scenario.
Oh, okay.
Warrior, because I know if I can blow him up. As soon as he blows up after 2 minutes, I'm sorted.
Motherfucker blew up on an entrance. Don't worry about 2 minutes.
I do that as well. Like when I start screaming and start doing the Scott Steiner promo halfway through a move, and then just start continuing after move to get vegan. I'll blow up a little bit.
Maths. Absolute maths. Martin, you got anything?
Yeah, I have got a question actually.
Mm-hmm.
It is a serious question, so don't look at me like that, Rob. So in like in wrestling terms, like I just want your opinion on like entrance music, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how important do you feel it is in terms of character, show, story? And my second part of the question is, what's your favourite? Past, present.
So I think entrance music is very crucial. At the end of the day, it's part of the gimmick. Because at the end of the day, when they like Austin smash the glass smash, you know it's Austin straight away, and then the crowd pop for it. Hogan do.
I thought you'd lean with whoa.
No, you have to go do.
Yes, nice.
Start
the song.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be going more like, here comes the
hear you, Breckenridge.
No, that's when you get into it and you start smashing everything up. No, I think it's really, really like a big part of it, because at the end of the day, if they know of it, you're coming out like, RC else, they know Rob's coming out. Because if it's little like, oh yeah, this like
previously, like with Rob, if you pick like Europe's second best song, then people know who it is, don't they?
Yeah.
First best song.
That's exactly right.
It is the best song I've ever done.
Yeah, I was going to say you were wrong. The only thing you were wrong about there is it is their best song. The final countdown is associated to pedophiles.
I mean, it's like Daniel Bryan had it in ROH.
I'll rest my case, Your Honour.
Oh, I'm shaking, Steve.
What
is your favourite entrance music? You know, past, present. You know, you've been watching it since WrestleMania 7. You've got a lot of entrance musics to go through.
I think I'm cute.
It would be
I'm sexy.
It would be out.
Rob just took that moment to have a karaoke session for himself.
It's a karaoke, yes, wasn't he? He was like secretly getting ready for something there. He's either Axis Smash, because they're my favourite tag team of all time, or Undertaker's You're Gonna Pay.
Ooh.
Because I'm sad.
It's like 2003 Undertaker, roughly. If I remember rightly.
He's going, you do it now. You're like, oh, it's Taker, it's okay. He's going on his motorbike.
I did have that album, you know, that trio of discs that had like old school attitude, the Anthology, that's what it was called, yeah.
I remember,
and that was on there. That was class.
I remember me and Dan having a lot of drunken nights with that.
Yeah, there's been a lot of early.
No Holds Barred, what a tune.
Oh, yeah.
I genuinely thought you would have said Mike Awesom's theme music.
That's when I want to get really, really, really into something. I mean, I saw Awesome Bob people at the ring, which I've done once, and it didn't end well for the people outside.
Yeah, how is that person to this day? Are they okay, or?
As far as they're okay.
Yeah, crippled. Okay.
No, just the people didn't expect it on the outside, and I thought, you know what, you're pissing me off, so I just threw him out.
Fucking hell. Fuck the front row, I would say. Okay, so a couple of questions then before we move on. Okay. Best opponent to date?
Oh, fucking hell. James Terry, because I've had about 7-hour matches with him.
James Terry is a very, very underrated person.
Yeah.
That I'm sorry, James, you limited yourself to a couple of promotions. You could do a lot more. Fucking step up and do it.
What do you think I got my UKWA for?
And that is my next question before we wrap up. So UKWA, talk to us about that, your involvement within it, and what the future holds.
Hopefully better things, because before the UKWA, there's 4 champions, and it was. I'm not going to say anything else because I respect Basham, and he only defended it once. Joe Black defended APW. Joe Sanchez defended APW. Then Drill. No justice for Drill. Fuck him now because I beat him. So it's okay. He defended like 4 times in different places, then lost it in a Rumble. So then the first show, I took the belt, and then I took it everywhere where I wasn't supposed to, and then hit Brazilian people with the belt that was held up with Gorilla Glue. And it's going good now because now I've got a new belt. So it's okay. No, I think what they want there is UKW want to just get like slowly start coming up because they changed like owners. It's Matt Burns. He had somebody else, and then she messed over, and then it's him on his own. But now he's starting to get there. But then when he's about to do another show with Simon Miller on it, then good old COVID hit. So hopefully we'll be back up soon, and then I can.
Simon Miller from What Culture, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. But fucking gimmick.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, that's it. Why? Yeah, that's the one. I do like Simon Miller. He's a good guy. On What Culture? I've not personally seen you in the ring. I'm not gonna judge you on that, but
I've seen him wrestle Bode.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually covered that on his channel, didn't he? He's Miller. So, Bode, I'm a personal fan of. So.
Are you going to hold back, guys, or are you going to tell us how it was?
It was okay.
Yeah, because he's not been wrestling long, has he? Miller.
No.
So
he's not been about a couple of years now, I think he is. It's just he's okay. Sort of I can watch it and go, oh, he's not too bad. It doesn't make me want to like literally turn it, like walk out of
You can do the job.
He can do the job, but Meltzer ain't going to 5-star him anytime soon.
Oh, Tokyo Dome,
he's early in his career.
You never know.
He's early in his career. He looks good, though. He's got a good body. Like, he looks the part.
Okay, then Charles Kelsey.
I had those stuff. Good old Mexican supplements.
That's very true. What does the future hold for Charles Kelsey?
Being a Dosser King.
What does that mean?
Being me. I don't need to change for everyone else. As you see, everyone's seen me. I went from very shy, like, oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, no, I'll do what you want to.
You're a very gentle giant, that's for sure.
Those who know I am, at the end of the day, how can I put this? I like to be treated how I treat others, with respect. And I like to think of others because it's not hard. Like, if you want to do something, let's do it. I don't care about it. If it looks shit, it looks shit. If it doesn't look shit, it doesn't look shit. But I don't care anymore. At the end of the day, I'm a dad. I got friends. I don't give a shit anymore. At the end of the day, if I lose a booking, guess what? Not be nasty. You can get one somewhere else now. There's about 5,000 companies still looking in the UK, even after pre-COVID, because everyone likes to try and book it in July.
Yep.
Yes.
Silly sausages. Yeah, all right then. Fair dues. Okay. Do you want to plug your social media handles?
There is only one, because I don't like Instagram because I don't use it. I rarely use Twitter. There's no point. So it's just Charles Kelsey Wrestler on Facebook. That is it.
Get on it, follow it, give it a like, that sort of stuff. What else can I ask you? Last question before we leave. One opponent for the future. And I know Don's mentioned a dream one, so the Ultimate Warrior, but someone that you can wrestle on a show here in the UK next fucking year or something. Who is it? Rampage Brown. Okay. Interesting. Why?
He's big. He's bulky. He's amazing. I want him.
Wow. And you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Charles Kelsey wants Rampage Brown.
I want the big guys now. I've had enough wrestling little guys. I want the big guys.
Yeah.
So Hector Martinez.
I'd watch that much.
You know.
Hector.
Who's that?
Hector.
Hector, you know. I called him out once before.
No,
I heard this back in the day. I think it was just at the start of lockdown when you was doing the them interview sessions. I think I heard my name get mentioned. And I was like, oh, okay. I
can give you better matches, sir. It's okay.
Wow.
Spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert here, homeboy.
You did leave lockdown as the number one contender
twice
for the FCW Championship.
Twice.
Never mind the Keith Massey Memorial Tournament. But I believe a year ago to this month, if the show went ahead, you would have been facing the FCW champion Mark Clark. Is that something that you were, really looking forward to?
I am, considering on YouTube, I was looking through it the other day, and I've got me versus Mark Clark about 6,000 times. But it's really good at the end of the day. This is not all about the gimmicks here. He's a really good opponent. He can go. I can go. Let's go, champ. At the end of the day, I'm just happy to be there and have someone that experience to actually dance with, in theory.
Mark Clark's a legend.
He is.
Underrated legend of the Midlands, without a doubt.
He's one of the Tipton boys, that's why.
One of the Tipton boys. Absolutely. Well then, Charles Kelsey, that is all we have time for today. Thank you very much for joining us, my friend.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It's been great catching up with you. But until next time, I have been Rob Campbell. Martin Holland's not following up.
I am Martin Holland.
And I'm Daniel Sock Puppet Cornfield.
Jesus, he's got another name.
He has them all. He has them all.
He has a whiteboard as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He has a whiteboard.
I'm sorry, is it a dry whiteboard? What am I supposed to call it? Is it a whiteboard?
Whiteboard?
It is, but
White Buffalo.
It's a Tatonka board.
Nice. I like that. And I guess this week has been...
That's your part, Kels.
The Cadbury, the boy from the Cadbury adverts from back in the day.
I was here before the Cadbury advert, my friend. I was here before then. Teenage 30-year-old Dave was already here before the Cadbury's advert.
The trouble is that Dave,
I don't give a shit.
that kid's more famous. So
that kid got fucking off as an adult now.
He's a fucking cunt, I heard.
Yes.
On that note, this has been Talking Shop, and thank you very much for joining us.